Okay, Ozer's in here. What we're gonna do is some resource raids. Um, First thing I'm gonna do is take out my landslide. I put him in for Lord's League, um, and we're gonna put Sapphics in. I don't really care too much about the aids; they're not really set up very good right now. But we're just going for DPS. We'll have Abyss to heal, and then everybody else is just damage. So we'll do a couple of quick resource raids. All we're trying to at least get 100,000. This guy's 94. Quick thing to notice: anytime you see the name up in the upper right hand corner, Bazil Mole, if if it's two words and both of them are capitalized, like the B and the M, you can almost guarantee that it's a computer generated base. It's not another human. Um, and this is kind of an important note because they don't seem to have the divines or the weapons. Notice his current power is at 0, so he has none of the El Dorado stuff. The reason they put these in game is because when somebody attacks my base and they get 100%, which is pretty much every 6 hours, I get a shield on my base that protects me for, right now I don't have one, but I promise you in the next, oh, because I just attacked. But I promise you, when I up here at the top, when when I do get attacked, I'll have that shield for 16 hours. Well, if it was just humans, then there would be nobody to attack. So what they do is they throw in some another one, Bena Elements, and Elements is a big one they use. Autumn Seasons, Tanya Slug, whatever. Anytime you see those names, like I said, you know it's going to be as long as it's 100,000 coins. And once again, this is Town Hall 16 level right here. So the coins go down a little bit. The lower town halls, you actually get a lot. You can get 400,000 or 500,000 gems at those levels. It's actually easier for me to get money in my other accounts, which are lower, than it is to get them in this account. Now, obviously, I have stronger heroes here, but the bases that I have to go up against are much tougher, and they have less money. But I do want to go over a couple of quick tips just to show you how to get some quick money, because that's ultimately what resource rates are for. You do need to do first 5. You get the yellow eggs. I think you get 5 yellow eggs. You get the 3,000 souls. At 10, you get the 50 rings, and then at 15, you get 50 gems. So it's very. Here's another one: Georgia. I can't read. Georgia Greenery. The fact that it's two capitalized letters, two capitalized words thrown together, tells me that this is just a computer-generated base, um, and it should just be an easy walkthrough. Now, the reason I say that is because if this guy had a Chiron or a landslide, which, oh, I'm about to lose Great Sage. I'm talking. If he had a Chiron or a landslide, I wouldn't be worried about his fortitude coming in. So I don't even look at heroes. Whereas if it's a human base, I'm going to look at their heroes to see what they got. If they have a Chiron, I'm going to assume it's fortitude. And if it's only 80,000 or 40,000 or whatever I decide is my cutoff point, I'm not going to bother with it. The last thing I want to do in this is what I just almost did, is lose a hero, because then it's going to cost me 10 minutes to wait and let the hero res back up. Now, one thing you can do, I'll show you here. There's a couple of things I want to show you. First thing, Robin Elements. We already another fake base, but once again, like I said, if there were no computer generated bases, we wouldn't have anything to attack. Here, I'm going to show you how. Let's just assume that there were 500,000 coins here. I'm going to drop my heroes around these mines right here, and then close to banks, and we're just going to try to grab money real quick, like bam, 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 bam. Oh, and for good measure, we'll put another one over here. And I'm just going to click divines real quick, and we're just going to get out of there. 79,000. Don't lose anybody, and you can do that pretty dadgum quick. There's no reason you can't get 1,000,000 coins in about 10 minutes if you just do that. Just basically go hit bases. The other thing that's pretty cool is if you have a Sapphirex with the Divine, you can. This guy only has 41,000, but basically we'll get about. Well, let's go to a bigger guy. Yeah, 33,000. 120,000. But look, first thing you notice, just a one-word name, Jinx. That's a human. Sure enough, he's got landslide. You start to see it's a little, even though not as big of a base. This scares me a whole lot more than the other bases do. He's got Chiron, landslide, Abyss Demon, and a Dark Rider. You know, Dark Rider's about a hero that doesn't scare me. So even though Jinx has got 120,000, we're going to skip him for right now. Whatever. This is okay. Here's another. The bubbles, the little yellow bubbles. That's another good indicator that it's a human. You also see his power over here in the upper right-hand corner is 1531. Yeah, that right there tells me this is a guy who takes his his El Dorado pretty seriously. 190 ambrosia right here. I'm not even looking at anything else. That's not worth 50,000 coins for me to sacrifice or suicide or whatever you want to call it. Okay. This is easy, but it's 100,000. I probably should have done it on the last one. I want to show you a quick little trick. I just want to get a hard base with money. Okay, this is not hard, but everything's in the middle. So I'm going to show you with the Sapphirex. What we're going to do, just drop him up here in the corner. He's got 142,000 coins. We're just going to click his Divine, and it's going to give me about probably 50, 60,000. So yeah, he's got 96,000 left. So basically, I can surrender right there. I'm not. I'm just going to shoot, try to get a little bit more, since I have some rage built up. Well, shit. Sorry. Shoot. I'm right here. We'll just go ahead and... but what I was trying to show you is if you got a Sapphirex, you can pretty much go grab most of the money pretty quickly without any fear of dying. The only reason I did that, I need 3-star raid, 3-star. I think I still need 4 or 5 of them tonight. So, one more thing I want to show you. First of all, it's really cheap. It's 1,000 coins for me to do a resource raid. It costs 1,000 coins to go to the next one. It is almost impossible not to get 1,000 coins, even if you just do that. That's 3,000 coins. Don't ever not skip a guy because you don't want to spend the money. Don't. Yeah, the 1,000 coins is never. Don't ever let that fact you. Okay, the other thing I want to show you. This guy looks kind of tough. This is a good one for me to show you. My Sapphirex. He's got 189,000. We're just going to do the Divine. That should give you about, I would say 50,000. So yeah, that was 70,000. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to let Sapphirex die here. I mean, we're going to get some money while we're here, but I wanted to die because I want to show you something real quick. All right, Sapphirex. And we're just going to go ahead and surrender at that point. We got 100,000. All right, if you happen to lose a hero, you're going to, and you don't want to stop and wait. It's going to say, do you want to revive your heroes? Well, no, I don't want to spend gems to revive a stupid hero. You can do the resource raids with only 4 guys. You just drop the 4 down there and you go. You don't have to wait the 10 minutes if you only lost 1 guy. Now, you might not be able to take the same bases you took with all 5, but you should still be able to take most of these. Once again, Elvis Stump, the 2 capital words. You should be able to take most of the computer bases, even with 4 guys. If I happen to lose a guy here, I'll continue on with 3 guys. Because really all I'm trying to do is go through, get my 15 resource raids, so I can get my 50 gems and my other stuff, of course, also. But trying to get my 15 resource raids in as little time as possible. And waiting 10 minutes for Sapphirex to come back just doesn't make a whole lot of sense when really the only thing that he brought to this group is he just made it a little faster for me to take basis. So I think I covered pretty much everything that I wanted to go over. Resource raids, like I said, very easy to get money. 50, I still need 4 more to get my 50 gems. But literally, if it takes me more than 15 minutes, I'm pretty upset about it. It should not take you that long, although today I've been talking, so that's 10 minutes that we've been talking. So yeah, good. Always do your 15. Get your gems, get your dailies, get your money. The money's just way too easy not to get. Even like I said, at Town Hall 16, you don't get as much money, but your heroes should be a little higher, so it should, whatever. You should be able to at least just do the hit and runs, is what I call them, where you just find up somebody with mines on the outside. This guy's got 246,000, so we can, even though he's got chyrons out there, we're just going to drop the guys, click buttons, and we'll just get out of there, even though nobody's even hurt. 150,000 right there. I don't know what that was, 10, 15 seconds. So money should never be an issue, as long as you don't mind doing hit and runs, and you don't need 5 heroes to do a hit and run. You just need 1. And if you really, really, really are worried about it, you can just come over here, take Sapphirex out. Hell, I'll put Blitzbomber in. Doesn't matter. 71 Blitz. I have my 5. He can do some hit and runs. Bam. Click some divines. Click some powers. And yeah, we'll get out of there. No sense in sticking around. $34,000. So, yeah, money should never be an issue. You should never not have your builders working on buildings because it's going to cost, $6 million to get the next upgrade. You can make $6 million pretty daggum fast and with resource rates. So anyway, that's it. Once again, any tips I'd appreciate if you have any for me. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll see if I can answer them for you. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.